Hey, it's Bradley here. Imagine walking into a private garage worth more than most people could even dream of. A place where million-dollar supercars sit side by side, like artwork in a billionaire's personal museum. Well, today we're not just imagining it, we're taking you inside one of the world's most expensive and secretive supercar garages. But here's the twist. It's not just the cars themselves that make this collection jaw-dropping. There's something unexpected about the way these cars are maintained and displayed that you probably wouldn't believe. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around to see this. So, what does it actually take to own a garage filled with the rarest and fastest cars on the planet? We're talking Bugattis, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, cars so exclusive that even billionaires have to wait in line to get their hands on them. And just when you think you've seen it all, there's one model in this garage that even car experts thought was just a myth. But why would someone collect these cars in the first place? Is it just a status symbol, or is there more to it? You'd be surprised to know that for some collectors, these cars aren't just toys, they're investments. In fact, a few of these supercars have doubled in value since they were purchased. Imagine buying a car, driving it for a few years, and then selling it for twice the price. Sounds crazy, right? Now, you might think that owning such a collection is just about showing off, but there's one collector who treats his cars like his own children. Each vehicle is meticulously maintained, detailed weekly, and never sees a single scratch. How does he pull it off? You won't believe the lengths he goes to just to keep these cars in showroom condition, and it's not just about keeping them clean. There's a dedicated team of mechanics who are on call 24/7. Their job? Making sure these cars are always ready to roar. And that's where it gets even more intriguing. Some of these mechanics have worked with Formula One teams, bringing their racing expertise to maintain perfection. But why go to such lengths? Why not just keep them locked away? Well, for some collectors, the thrill isn't just in owning the cars, it's in driving them. One billionaire even has a private racetrack built specifically to test these beasts. Imagine taking a Bugatti Chiron for a spin on your own personal circuit. The sound of that engine echoing through the hills, it's pure automotive bliss. And here's something even crazier. One collector has a rule that no car in his collection can have more than 1,000 miles on the odometer. That means some of these cars are practically brand new, even if they're over a decade old. Why keep them in such pristine condition? It's not just about the look, it's about preserving their value. In the world of supercar collecting, low mileage can make a difference of hundreds of thousands of dollars. But let's be real, maintaining a garage like this isn't just about passion, it's a full-time job. One collector even employs a staff of 15 just to handle maintenance, cleaning, and logistics. The cars are started regularly, the engines are checked, and every detail is inspected to make sure nothing is out of place. If you thought your car maintenance routine was tough, try keeping a fleet of supercars in perfect condition. Now here's where things get even more interesting. Some of these garages are so exclusive that they're hidden from public view. No social media posts, no press coverage, just pure privacy. In fact, some owners are so secretive that even their closest friends don't know about the collection. Why the secrecy? It turns out, in the world of the ultra-rich, privacy is just as valuable as the cars themselves. But there's one collector who took things to the next level. Not only did he build an underground garage to house his collection, but he also installed state-of-the-art security features. We're talking biometric access, motion sensors, and even climate control to keep the cars at the perfect temperature. It's like a high-tech vault, but instead of holding gold, it's packed with horsepower. And just when you think it couldn't get more impressive, There's one garage that's actually designed to rotate the cars, displaying a different model every day. Imagine waking up and seeing a new supercar in the spotlight each morning. It's the kind of experience only a handful of people in the world will ever have. But what drives this obsession? Is it the thrill of speed, the craftsmanship, or just the satisfaction of owning something that few others can? In the next part, we'll dive deeper into the psychology of these collectors and reveal some of the most bizarre supercar habits you've never heard of. Stay tuned, because what you're about to hear will make you question everything you thought you knew about car collecting. So, why do these collectors go to such extreme lengths to build and maintain these supercar garages? It's more than just a love of cars. For some, it's about preserving history. Owning one-of-a-kind models or rare limited editions means they're safeguarding a piece of automotive legacy. Imagine being the custodian of a Ferrari that only 10 people in the world can own. It's a responsibility and a privilege. But there's another side to it. In the world of ultra-luxury, cars aren't just assets. They're statements. They tell a story of success, taste, and achievement. Having a Bugatti Chiron or a McLaren P1 parked in your private garage isn't just about horsepower, it's about status. These cars are rolling proof that you've made it. And believe it or not, some collectors view their garages as more than just storage spaces. One billionaire converted his entire collection area into an interactive museum. Each car has its own dedicated display, complete with historical facts, custom lighting, and even a touchscreen interface detailing its specs and story. It's like walking through an automotive art gallery where every piece has a unique tale. But here's a question you might be wondering: do they actually drive these cars? The answer might surprise you. Some collectors are purists. They refuse to let the tires touch public roads. Others, however, see no point in owning a supercar without experiencing its power firsthand. One collector is known for hosting private track days, where his friends, all fellow car enthusiasts, get to drive these beasts at top speed. There's also an element of community among supercar collectors. Some of these billionaires have formed exclusive clubs where they meet to discuss their cars, trade models, and even plan rallies. It's not just about owning the car, it's about being part of a rarefied circle of people who understand the obsession. But what about the risks? Owning these cars isn't without its challenges. One collector faced a massive insurance issue when his prized Lamborghini was damaged while being transported. Another had to spend nearly $500,000 restoring a Ferrari after a small engine fire. Keeping these cars pristine is a constant battle against time, wear, and unexpected accidents. Then there's the problem of space. Some of these collections have outgrown their garages, leading the owners to purchase entire warehouses just to accommodate their expanding fleets. One billionaire even transformed an old aircraft hangar into a state-of-the-art supercar vault. It's like a giant playground for adults, filled with carbon fiber, leather, and horsepower. And here's a wild fact. Some of these garages are actually climate-controlled to protect the vehicles from humidity and temperature changes. A fluctuation of just a few degrees can affect the materials used in these cars, from the leather seats to the carbon fiber bodies. Maintaining the perfect environment is almost as important as maintaining the car itself. But what happens when a collector decides to part with one of these treasures? Selling a supercar isn't as simple as listing it online. It's often a matter of finding the right buyer, someone who understands the value and rarity. Auctions are popular, but so are private sales among elite circles. And sometimes a collector will only sell to someone they personally approve of to ensure the car goes to a worthy custodian. However, not every car in these collections is about speed. Some garages house rare prototypes, cars that never made it to production. These are often worth millions, not just because of their uniqueness, but because they represent an idea that never fully came to life. It's like owning a piece of what could have been, a glimpse into an alternate automotive future. But here's the kicker. Some collectors actually invest in these cars purely for profit. They buy when the model is first released, keep it in mint condition, and wait for the value to skyrocket. It's not just passion, it's strategy. And when you think about it, it's genius. They get to enjoy the car while it appreciates, then sell it when the market peaks. And now, let's talk about the most extreme case of car obsession. One billionaire actually bought a plot of land solely to build a custom garage designed to replicate the iconic Monaco Grand Prix paddock, complete with pit stops, grandstands, and even a section of track. He didn't just want to own the cars. He wanted to recreate the experience of race day every single day. In the end, these garages are more than just spaces to store cars. They're personal statements, investments, passion projects, and a reflection of the owner's identity. For some, it's about luxury. For others, it's about legacy. And for a few, it's just about the thrill of knowing they own a piece of automotive history. So next time you see a supercar roaring down the street, remember, there's a whole world behind that engine. A world of collectors, garages, and stories that go far beyond the car itself. And who knows, maybe one day you'll have your own collection. After all, every dream starts somewhere. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of supercar collecting, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. You won't want to miss the next adventure into the automotive elite.